Hey guys, what's up? So I have a lot of things going through my mind with this whole XRP thing. So on the 5th, July 5th, 2021, I posted a video, and I'll repost it later, but I put it on private because I had a dream that overnight XRP went to $7. And then I took it down because like 2 days later, you have Elizabeth Warren saying like, we need regulations. And 2 days later, it like crap, it went from like 63 cents, 66 cents to like 59 cents. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm like taking down this video. I felt really bad because some people might have like FOMO'd in at that point, at like 65, 66 cents. All right, well first, oh my God, there's so much information, so you guys gotta watch the entire video to know everything that I'm saying. All right, so this was my dream. I had a dream on like July 3rd or something, or July 4th. I was praying for a dream about XRP because I wanted to know when to FOMO in. Like I wanted to know, is it gonna crash to 25 cents? Is it gonna crash to 35 cents? Like, is it gonna crash to 2 cents? Like, where is it gonna crash? Because I read a source that there could be a crash on July 17th from a source. I got into this, I'm kind of like, I would say I'm more like intermediate into crypto. I got in 4 years ago. I read how Ethereum is like Bitcoin 2.0. So I put my money into Ethereum because I thought Ethereum was going to be better than Bitcoin. And I also bought a Litecoin, which hasn't gone anywhere. And then what else? I saw I was looking through the altcoins, and I was new at this, and I felt drawn to XRP. I felt drawn to it, but at the time I was new and I didn't know about those exchanges. It's like, okay, you gotta buy Tether, and then you gotta trade Tether for XRP, and it was just too complicated. And I remember thinking like I could be leaving a lot of money on the table by not buying XRP, and I just ignored that feeling, and I just went on with my life. And this was in 2017. So I should have trusted my intuition. I should have trusted my feeling. And then I got mad at the guy that got me into crypto because in 2018 hits and there's a major crash. And I'm like, oh my God, I freaking hate this guy. He got me into crypto. And now like my stocks are crashing. Well, I didn't even look at it for 4 years. I got curious because it was like 4 years later, I wanted to know where my stocks were at because I also bought stocks. All in technology. I'm a technology investor, and I put all right, so I put let's see, 3,000 into my stocks, and then I put 2,500 into crypto, because at the time like Ethereum was like 1,000 something, or maybe it was it was like $1,000 or something. I'm not sure exactly. And then it's like crashing in 2018, and then it's crashing again in 2020. And I didn't know if things crashed because I was new at it. I didn't know that if things crashed, that's the time to buy. I'm kind of new at these stocks. And I was looking at my stock account. It didn't move at all. I put 3,000 into my stocks, and it's in technology. So I knew these stocks may not take off for another 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and that was the point of me investing, is so that I could retire in 20, 30 years, and that was the money I wanted to retire on. And if my stocks weren't doing that well, I would have a third account and have like a stock manager manage the money, So I was gonna have 3 accounts. So come 2021, I was just curious where my stocks were at. I'm glad I looked when I looked. My stock account, because like when I looked in 2018, a year later, it didn't move. It was like 3,000. And at one point it did down to 2,500. And then I looked again, it was at 3,000. I'm like, like, I don't know. 2021 hits, it was at 6,700. So my portfolio more than doubled, and I'm like, dang, like, and I was 29 for 30, so only one stock didn't make it. That happens when you invest in a penny stock. It may not make it. And that was somebody else's pick. I picked, like, somebody recommended 5 stocks to buy, and I bought those 5 stocks. But then I bought 5 stocks that he recommended, 5 stocks that somebody else recommended, and then I bought 20 of my own stocks. I did research for months to decide what stock I wanted to, invest in. All 20 of my picks increased, especially NVDA stock, about AI. So probably AI is a good thing to invest in. And then I looked at my crypto portfolio. I put in 2,500. It had doubled to $5,000. I'm like, dang, I'm good, with my picks. I'm like, all right, cool. 2017, I don't remember how much XRP was, probably like 20 cents, and now it's at like 63 cents. I would have gotten really good with XRP, but I didn't know how to do those things, and it wasn't on Coinbase at the time, so I had my stocks on Coinbase because I'm new at this. And then when I saw how my stocks had doubled, I actually got into it because I'm like, well, maybe I could do good at this. I want to put my mind and my analytical skills to good use, because I believe I am an INTJ. Maybe if you guys don't think I am, you could call me out on that. Let me know what personality type you think I am in the comments down below. But yeah, I thought like maybe I'm like INTJ, and hey, like maybe I could be good at this stock thing, because so far, how many picks did I have? Like 33 picks, and 32 of them succeeded. Only one stock didn't make money. Dang. Okay. So I kind of got into it. I obsessively started, studying cryptos, because my stock account, it increased 23% per year on average over the last 4 years. And my cryptos increased 39% on average over the last 4 years. And that's including the 2020 crash. So my average is probably, way higher than that. But anyways, sorry, this is a long video. I'm gonna get into my dream here pretty soon, but I kind of wanted to show you guys, how I got into crypto. So I sold my stocks. I know, I'm telling you guys everything and it could be stupid, but I sold my stocks to invest it into crypto because I heard that there could be a stock market crash. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sell it just like these billionaires they sold some of the stocks, or they're about to sell the stocks. Put my money into crypto. And yeah, so that's what I did. So now I'm focusing more on crypto. And I think if there is a 2021 crash, I could just buy those stocks back at the bottom after the cryptos take off. Or just, buy those stocks back later, especially the ones that are doing really good, But anyway, so with my XRP dream, yeah, so I had a dream that, let's see, that I don't know where the bottom is. I'm not gonna call the bottom. In my previous dream, I told you guys that it was at, I woke up, yeah, so I just had a dream, and it didn't tell me where the bottom was, but I had a dream that I was waiting to put my money into XRP, and I was gonna wait for this. Supposedly, there's gonna be a crash coming, which could be a massive crash. But I was gonna wait for this crash to happen, and then I was gonna put my money in just like everybody else into XRP when it crashes. Like maybe it crashes to 25 cents. And there was another person, I must say this, somebody else said that they had a dream that it crashed to 25 cents. Well, in my dream, I had a dream that I was just waiting to put my money in. The next thing I know, I wake up and it went to $7. So it went to $7. And that's just in one night. So I don't know if it gets relisted. It's going to $7. If there's regulations, it goes to $7. I don't know when the $7 is going to happen. It may not happen, and my dream may not mean anything. I was feeling fearful, so it could have been a fearful-based dream, like my subconscious coming out through a dream. I was fearful that one or two things could happen. I'm waiting for the crash to happen, and it takes off overnight, because they're saying, you hear stories of how this is just going to take off overnight and make overnight millionaires and billionaires. So my fear was it was just going to take off before I could FOMO in on time. The other fear I had was like when to put my money in. Do I put it in? Like, what if it goes down to 25 cents? And then I'm waiting for it to go down to 2 cents, and then the next day, they just say, overnight, it's just going to take off. And it may take off when people least expect it. So I had a dream that it just went to $7. I don't know if that was a fear-based dream, or that's a premonition of something that could happen. There's some people's theories that it could go to $100 overnight, and then eventually go to $10,000 one day. That could be in 4 years when this thing goes live, the ISO 20022. So that's ISO 20022, look it up. But then, so just because my dream says $7, I'm not saying it's going to $7, but it's a possibility. And at least my dream showed that it got out of $1. It went above all-time highs. And this is kind of like a gamble. This is kind of like a risk. So when I woke up, I just put my money in already. I put it in a little high, and they say do not make fear-based decisions. And I did. I put it in a little high at 65 cents. And now it's down to 63. But it's been holding support at 63 cents for a long time. So I know this isn't very much help, but one or two things could happen. One, all you guys are right. I see all YouTubers saying, oh yeah, it's gonna crash. Let's put our money in at 3 cents or 25 cents. Let's all FOMO in at the same time. Which if everybody's FOMOing in at the same time, that can also bring it up to the $7. So you guys could be right. You guys could FOMO in really low, like that. For me, I played it a little bit safe. I wanted to make sure I got, the shares that I got, and I already FOMO'd in already at 65 cents. But when I get paid again, I'll put in more money in 2 weeks or whenever I get paid on the 25th, if it hasn't launched by the 25th. So that's that. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is because I had that dream, and I posted the video on July 5th, and 2 days later it's like going down to 59 cents, and I'm like, oh crap, dude. Like, I gotta take off my video. But then I wanted to do another video because it's kind of funny. Like 63 people saw that video in like a day and a half before I took it off, or 2 days before I took it down. And then all of a sudden I hear people saying, oh, there may not be a crash. You hear YouTubers saying, oh, there might not be a crash. Oh, I'm all for XRP. Oh, I predict that it's going to go up to $7. Well, if they predict that it's going to go up to $7, did they say it before July 5th, or did they say it after July 5th? If they said it after July 5th, it's probably because they saw my video. I'm a little bit afraid to do this video because I don't want to be wrong. I don't want people to be like, oh, I watched this video and I FOMO'd in at 63 cents. I could have FOMO'd in at 25 cents like everybody else, or 3 cents, and I could have had way more shares. Well, I don't want to be responsible. So you guys do your own research, use your own intuition, pray about it, ask the universe about it. It's really hard to know because I feel like it could go up from here. It could also go down. I'm going to tell you about some of the sources I've read. So Elizabeth Warren, wrote a letter to the SEC, I believe, that she wants a, July 28th deadline. The SEC versus XRP or Ripple, like there's a case going on. And that settlement could happen literally at any time. I watched another source. Everything, like all these sources are, pointing towards July. And XRP could still take off in October or, September or October, who knows? It could take off in January, like we don't know when it's gonna take off. But some other sources that mentioned July is somebody thought that there could be a crash July 17th. And another person's theory was when the Suns win the finals, if the Suns win the finals, that could be the phoenix rising from the ashes. XRP, the phoenix rising from the ashes. So they think in order for there to be ashes, there has to be a crash first, right? XRP rising from the ashes. The Phoenix Suns are in the finals, and if they win, they could be the phoenix rising from the ashes. They haven't won a championship in so long. Last time they went to the finals was, I believe, 1993. If I'm saying that right, I'm not sure. I'm like intermediate at this crypto thing. I've been studying obsessively, like 60 hours a week. No, like 40 hours a week studying cryptos for the last 3 months. So I don't know what you consider that, intermediate. So that's my dream. I went to $7 overnight. I don't know what the bottom is, but I'm playing this safe. I also saw a source that there could be a shortage of XRP around the 16th. That's just a source that I read. I'm not saying that this is true and this is really going to happen, but why would there be a shortage? I don't know. So a lot of things happening around the 16th, 17th. If the Suns lose another game, right now if they win the next 2 games, that could be July 17th that it could take off. If they lose a game, if they win their 4th game on the 20th, it could take off on the 20th, 21st. And if they have to go to game 7, it could take off the 22nd, 23rd. The Olympics that are coming up, starting the 23rd, I believe. They're talking about, it could just be a rumor, but there's a rumor going around that Coinbase could be relisting XRP. Maybe that's when it goes to $7 if it gets relisted and all of a sudden people are buying it and it goes to $7. Or maybe there's a settlement that happens and then it goes to $7. Or maybe $7 isn't the number that happens overnight. Maybe it's a different number. We don't know. And I know you guys are like, oh great, how helpful was your video? You're saying it could go up, it could go down. That's true. I'm not gonna put my ego into this because your guys' money is at stake. I want you guys to make money. I'm probably gonna get 100 views, so I don't even think I can make $1 off 100 views. I'd make like 10 cents off that 100 views. So, I'm not in this to like make money, but I feel responsible that I should make a video about this, especially now that I post a dream about XRP going to $7, and now all these YouTubers are like, I call $7. Right, okay. That was from my dream. I'm the one who called $7. And that's just in one day. It could go way higher after that, There's some analysts that a software engineer predicted it goes to $120 overnight. And an expert analyst predicted that it could go to $10,000 one day. And then I also want to tell you guys about the glitches I saw. So there's 2 glitches. One glitch showed all-time high at $51,000. Maybe it could go to $51,000 one day for one XRP. And another glitch showed that it went to $200,000 in one day. And then who knows how low it retracts after that. Maybe it just retracted to 120,000 after that, because everybody's like selling or whatever. But if you sell, you're gonna be paying more in taxes if you're selling before 12 months is up. So if you've only owned it for like 11 months or less and you sell, you're gonna be taxed way more. Maybe like, it depends, like in the United States, it could be up to like 42 cents, maybe even higher. But if you wait a year later, like if you have XRP for at least a year, taxes could be way lower, like 20 cents. I'm not sure, you know, my numbers could be wrong. Do your own research. And state taxes could be different. I'm not exactly sure how capital gains taxes work. But I'm gonna wait at least a year. I'm not selling. Even if it goes to $200,000 or $51,000, or like, even if it goes to $100, I'm not selling for at least 1 year. They say after it goes live in like 2024 and 2025, it's gonna shoot up again. So they call this like that. They say that this could be generational wealth. So people that never sell it could be worth a lot of money. But who knows? Maybe 99% of people will sell. I don't know. I'm not gonna put any numbers on anything, but yeah, I think I won't sell for at least like 5 years. I want to wait to see if the ISO 222 goes live, and it goes, hopefully goes to the 10 to 35,000. So an analyst says. I'm not saying that's guaranteed that that's going to happen. And if none of this happens and XRP stays at 63 cents, then I'm never going to put this much money into XRP again. Yeah, so that's the video. I'm sorry if it wasn't really much help, but you know, do what you want. This is your decision. I don't know if my dream is right and it goes to $7. We're already putting my money in at 65 cents, so that gave me, you know, let's say for an example, if somebody put in $1,000, that's 65 cents. I believe that's around over 1,500 shares. But if they wait till it launches to $7, that $1,000 is going to give you like what, 142 shares, like way less. So I wanted to make sure I had my guaranteed shares in. Or if you guys are lucky and it really does crash to 25 cents, with $1,000, that could be 4,000 shares. So it's really hard to know what's going to happen for sure. Does anybody know for sure? I don't know. The billionaires and elites probably know. Another thing I wanted to say is they said there's going to be a stock market crash. Well, I won't be surprised if the stock market crashes because the elites and billionaires sell their stocks to put it into XRP or crypto. Put their money into crypto. Which crypto are they going to put it into? I don't know. I really hope they put it into XRP though. So potentially the stock market will crash due to, you know, billionaires selling their money, putting it into XRP and putting it into crypto. And then so there could be a crash, but are we going to be able to get in on time? What if it crashes for like 5 minutes and then shoots up to $7? So we don't know what's going to happen. I know there's some apps that if there's high demand, you can't get into the app because due to high demand, it won't let any more people log on. And I saw that happen on the Voyager app when everybody was trying to buy Dogecoin, when Dogecoin went up to like 80 cents, when Elon Musk did his Saturday Night Live thing, and then it crashed down to like, I don't know what it was, like 35 cents. But yeah, so what if I have all my money and I want to put it in and, you know, can't even get into the exchange because of high demand. Everybody's putting their money into it. So it's really hard to know what to say. So to know like what's gonna happen. So I'm playing it safe. I already played it safe. I already put my money in. That's playing it safe. You know, I'm not saying that's the best thing to do. Like I said, I'm only intermediate at this. If my plan works and my plan works of me putting it into 65 cents and everybody else is waiting to put it in at 25 cents, then I would say maybe then I would be like an expert at this if I'm right. But I don't know what's gonna happen for sure. I just want you guys to all know that I'm the one who called $7. But yeah, I don't want my ego involved. What I care more about is you guys making money. I don't want people to get mad at me and be like, oh, I put in at 63 cents and it really did crash and I could have put in all my money in at 25 cents. I don't want to, be responsible for that. But then again, I've watched 2 other YouTubers and one person was like, oh yeah, this is it, guys, this is it. And I put in like $1,000 in at like $1. So that gave me 1,000 shares. And it didn't take off like that YouTuber said. Another YouTuber was like, oh, I have a dream that, XRP will crash, but XRP is going to be generational wealth. XRP is the one to buy. Is king, is the one. And I bought it at like $1.50. Even though I knew there was going to be a crash coming. And the crash already happened. And see, so there's 2 other YouTubers that I listened to and, they were wrong. And I don't consider this losing money because I see it as, even though I put it in at 65 cents, it goes down to 25 cents, but then it goes up to $7. That's gaining money to me, because I moved from 65 cents to $7. So I don't see this as losing money. As long as it does succeed above $7, then I succeeded, even if it does crash down to 25 cents. Well, this is a long video, so I don't know who watched all of this. This is all my thoughts into one place. I also saw a source that said, get out of money by July. What's going to happen in July? The collapse of everything is coming, housing collapse, food shortage, XRP shortage, what's going to happen, in July, just in case that has anything to do with XRP. And people are getting out of money, they're saving their money for the crash, their cash for the crash, or they're putting their money into an asset like cryptos or XRP. Then maybe in July, maybe something major is going to happen this month. I don't know what it is, but I just told you guys everything that I've been studying for at least 300 hours of study and everything that's been circling in my mind. Just told you guys everything in this 28-minute video. Now I feel good because I'm not telling you guys to put in new money or anything, or I'm not telling you guys to wait for it to crash to 25 cents. I'm not telling you guys this. I'm telling you guys to do what you want to do. It's funny that after I did my dream video, now you see all these YouTubers saying, oh, it may not crash, or, and some YouTubers think that it could crash. Well, I'm sorry if I brought up my dream and it does crash. Sorry I brought it up. Have my dreams been correct in the past? Some of them have been correct. Some of them have come true, but some of them was just my subconscious coming out. So I did have a fear before I had my dream. My fear was that, I wasn't going to put my money in time. So maybe that's why I had the dream, that XRP dream that went to $7 overnight, because maybe I was afraid that I wasn't going to put it in on time. Alright, well, that's that. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Yeah, alright. I'm posting on Kathryn because I run the Twice Famous channel, but I can't post for a week because one of my videos got taken down. It wasn't my XRP dream, but I got censored and one of my videos got taken down. So yeah, I'll be able to be back on Twice Famous Saturday morning. All right, thanks guys, bye.